Hey folks, Justin Thayer, TeamThayer.com. I'm here with the youngest member of Team Thayer, Brandon Thayer, the protege, the Macaulay Culkin of Team Thayer, Gary Thayer, and on the phone we have a special guest, right? And that is going to be Brandon Burns, aka Spoon, aka forget my name, forget my number, because I'm ready to take a slumber. Brandon, are you hearing us? Are you with us today?
What's up?
Okay, excellent. So today, what we're going to talk about is another concept for everyone in the world. It doesn't matter if you're a field mouse or you're Donald Trump. This is something that's going to give you value in your life, in dealings in your life, especially when it comes to your financials and economics of how you run your business, household. Man, it doesn't matter how you run your life. If you're a single person with nothing, it doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is value versus price. Value versus price. So value versus price is very important. So just today, I put a house on the market. It was bank foreclosure. It was an extremely, it wasn't, I'd say it was a good deal. But what made it an excellent deal was the fact that there was nothing else like it and the opportunity that it presented. So there was a bidding war, and some of the people that were really smart were just like, yeah, they kind of knew where the value was versus the price, what the value to them was, and they were, bidding the thing up. Where other people were like, holy moly, I'm not going to get into a bidding war. I'm going to get ripped off because I want to get a discount. You're asking this, I should be able to get less. And of course, that is a archaic way of thinking. It's a simple way of thinking, right? It doesn't matter what the price of anything is when you're paying for it. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the value. So an easy way to think of this, if you're buying a duplex, duplexes are more expensive than a lot of regular houses, and a lot of people are like, oh, they're more money, right? But having the dual the ability to have a dual purpose, right? To have two rental incomes at the same time, you can get a little more money, and over a 30-year mortgage, right? You can take those rents, even versus the money you leverage or the mortgage, right? And you add it up and make the difference, and you'll see what the actual value versus the price is, right? Too many people get caught up on the price of things and not what the value is. If something's underpriced, right, you need to figure out what the value is to figure out what to offer, and hopefully you'll be the smart one in the group or in the whatever the situation is, and be able to make a decision on value versus price. Because a lot of times when people get confused, they might be buying something or making an offer on something a little above value, right? And they feel really great because they got a discount, right? And they feel like they did a good job. I got so much money off. It doesn't matter what you get off, right? If I'm selling my car, which is worth $30,000 for $1 million, I'm going to give I'm going to give you a $50,000 discount. Still not a good deal. So, Brandon, value?
Yeah.
Or price? Brandon Burns, value or price?
I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. I think value.
Brandon Burns is not a toss-up. It's always value. Brandon's in a different conversation. Brandon Thayer, right? The youngest member of Team Thayer, value or price? What's more important? The value of something or the price you're paying? The value.
Value.
Macaulay Culkin says value. So Brandon, what do you think about this price versus value concept?
It's a good concept. You are bringing up a lot of good points to the concept.
We didn't mean it that way.
Excellent, Brandon Burns. So basically it's this. When you're making an investment purchase, find ways to calculate or estimate value. This could be value to you, value to your business, value to your corporation, value to your future or your children's future. Right? When you're focusing on price, you're probably leaving good deals on the table. I've seen bidding wars in real estate where it ended up that, you know, it was underpriced. Hey, I've seen them that were overpriced too, and I thought they paid a little too much. But, you know, I kind of, in hindsight, have to take a step back and say, these people actually, in hindsight, they weren't unhappy. I didn't hear complaints, right? The value to them was worth it for a specialized situation. And that's it. Value is more important than price, right? Price is a number. Value is what it brings to you for future investment, happiness, you know, or just general good stuff. All right. If you don't agree with anything that I'm saying, I invite you to please make a comment below. If you agree, hey, make a comment below. It's great. Comment on my videos. Let me know what you think about price versus value. If you've had any experience where you found that you paid more than everybody else did, but you found that you had the payoff in the end because the value was greater than the price you paid, either now or in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you're on a personal computer, you don't see this red dot, this red thing that says subscribe. However, you can always subscribe below, or there'll be an attached video that I recommend that has something to do with this video. Hit that. That's for me, the youngest member of Team Thayer, Brandon Thayer, the protege, Team Thayer Macaulay Culkin, future state champion, Gary Thayer, the street player, the hustler, the Nevada kid, the Las Vegas legend, Brandon Burns, here on the phone, on the Skype. Team Thayer, see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Brandon, quit smoking pot. It's not good for your brain cells. Brandon Burns. Brandon Burns.
Oh, yeah.